This is counseling video number 1. It is November 6th, 2022. Today I'll be going over the techniques of scaling and problem-free talk. I have a consent form here that I want you to sign. Your name, understand that I'm participating as a client in a role-playing counseling scenario. My name is the student counselor in this role-play counseling scenario. I further understand that this role-playing counseling scenario is for educational purposes for students in the counseling psychology department of Toccoa Falls College. I understand that this role-play counseling scenario is being recorded while being viewed by professors within the program and may be used for a classroom example for further discussion. I understand that the role-playing counseling scenario is not intended to depict a real situation in my life. So if you can just go ahead and quickly just sign this, please, that'd be great. So while you're doing that, if you can tell me your name and how to spell it, that'd be great.
Caleb Andrews.
Okay.
C-A-L-E-B.
Okay.
A-N-D-R-E-W-S.
Awesome. Thank you. So what do you like to do? What are some of your hobbies? What do you like to do on your free time, Caleb? I'm just trying to get to know you a little bit more because this is going to be 5 counseling sessions with a 10-minute limit. And that's going to be some of the boundaries that we have. We're not going to go over 10 minutes by that much. If we go 11 or 12 minutes, that's fine, but nothing more than that. And so, yeah, so what do you like to do?
I'd say, being a college student, in my free time, I typically, I get on the PlayStation.
Okay.
Play the Oculus, like video games. It helps me relax.
Okay.
And just be away from people at times.
Okay, so you like to, so you're a college student, as you said, and so on your free time, you like to kind of be alone, and is that really how you like recharge yourself? Would you say you're more of an introvert?
Well, I'm an extrovert, but the way that I recharge is introverted. So I guess I love being around people. I have to be around people, but there's like a time and a place where I just need to be alone because I get tired of people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So, you're an extroverted introvert. You love being, yeah. I get that, man. There's a lot of people out there, and it's very rare that you find a true extrovert or a true introvert. So you play any sports or anything?
Yeah, so I play baseball here at the college.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. You play? Like you start? You play pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good.
You a senior or?
Yeah, I'm a senior this year. This is
Oh,
my
awesome.
4th year here.
Awesome. How many seniors you got on the team?
Just me and one other guy.
Oh, okay. And so, when I was playing football in high school, it was always seniors are always captains, no matter what. So is it kind of like the same way here?
Sort of, kind of, but we don't really do captains. We kind of just
okay.
say, like, coaches, like, if you're going to be a leader, then you're going to be a leader no matter what age level you are. So we don't have that title because then people tend to be lazy or feel entitled to something that they're not.
Yeah. Oh, and y'all just got a new coach, right?
Yeah, 2 years ago. This is his 2nd year.
2nd year, okay. Okay, awesome. How's that going?
A lot better than any other year because
Awesome.
I've had a new one every single year up to this point. So.
Oh, wow.
So this is my third head coach.
Wow. 3rd head coach in 4 years.
In 4 years, yeah.
Wow. So, does that is that new to you? Like, did you when you played in high school or travel ball or whatever, you had the same coach throughout the?
Yeah. So throughout most time in high school, I'd have the same coach, and really any other time I'd have the same coach. So, it's hard to get chemistry going on a team whenever you're constantly having turnover. So.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would like to get to know you a little bit more. So, is there anything else that you feel like you want to share a little bit?
I'm involved in. I work at the Point here in town.
Oh, okay.
And it's Pentecostal, and then I go to River Point, which that can be confusing because they are very similar in name, but are very different as a church. And so it's cool because I kind of get to see both churches and see some differences and some things I like from each one.
Yeah.
But I also so I'm a business major.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting a minor in youth ministry.
Okay.
So I do want to work in a church one day. So I'm just kind of dipping my toes in the water and figuring out what I'm interested in.
Well, that's really good. That's really good. It's really important to find a place where you can pour in to people, pour into students. And it's also really important for you to find a place that you can get poured into.
Mm-hmm.
So what brings you in today for counseling?
So it's not a huge issue, but it is something that I would like to just talk to somebody about.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times when I get around a lot of people, I get real bad anxiety, and I almost completely change my entire mood and start freaking out a little bit because I don't do well in crowds. So I don't know if that's like an irrational fear of being around people or too many people.
Yeah.
But like there's some situations that I have some anxiety in just because of the amount of people around me or who's around me. And so I'd like to know if that's really a healthy thing, or that's kind of like some of the things I want to talk about through the next few sessions.
So is it more of your social anxiety? Is it more of getting up and presenting in front of the class, or like, for example, I know you had homecoming a few weeks ago, and there was a lot of people down there dancing and stuff like that. Is it more on that end, or is it like presenting in class or something?
It's not as much presenting in class because I don't really get nervous when I'm presenting because that's kind of a comfortable place for me. Being a business major, that's all I do is present.
Yeah.
So, but at homecoming, I wasn't too uncomfortable because I knew just about everybody, and since we go to a smaller school, there wasn't as many people. But it's things like going to big sporting events.
Oh, okay.
And like there just being people everywhere, and I don't know who they are, and it's very it racks.
Yeah.
It racks my brain.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
Okay.
So.
Okay. I know this is kind of crazy, but just so I can understand more of as you say, your social anxiety a little bit more. We're gonna do this little exercise before we end things off here.
Okay.
So if you can do me a favor and just close your eyes for a minute, okay? I'm guessing you like football. I'm guessing you might be a Georgia fan as well.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. So let's say just imagine yourself going to the Georgia game this past Saturday, and I was told there was 93,000 people there. Okay. And so you only have one of your other friends there. Okay, it's you and another friend, and 93,000 other random people, and they won, and so you all stormed the field and having a great time and stuff. What are you feeling right now in that social anxiety, with like the anxiety or nervousness? What are you feeling in that moment?
Well, I'll tell you, I probably wouldn't be rushing the field because that'd be way too many people. Because it's just like a stampede, and I stay away from that many people.
Okay.
That would make me kind of panic.
Okay,
There's that
so
much going on.
a little bit too much for you.
That's a lot much.
Okay. You feeling like maybe you got to throw up, or like you get lightheaded and dizzy?
I feel like my heart's beating out of my chest, really.
Okay, so your blood pressure's rising for sure. Okay. And anything else like I said, nausea, like you feel like you gotta throw up, or like it's just hard for you to move, like you're kind of just in shock a little bit?
Yeah, it almost feels like you just are stuck. You can't really move anywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
You freeze.
Yeah. Well, thank you. That helps out a lot. I'm looking forward to these next 4 weeks with you and walking with you through this. So yeah. For your homework this week, I want you to write down on a piece of paper, have that same exact vision, or maybe another vision on the same lines of you at a football game with a bunch of people, and in that moment, make sure you write down specific words, what you're feeling, and it really imagine yourself there. Write down specific words, what you're feeling, and maybe how your body feels physically, mentally, spiritually. And so that's why, and then we're gonna bring that in next week, and then that's how we can open up our next counseling session. So, yeah, but nice meeting you.
Thank you for meeting with me.
Yep.